A person like Bart Ehrman makes a lot over a little, and I think he plays loose and fast with the data. He often presents the data in a way that actually, in a lot of instances, I would agree with, but it's not necessarily the data, it's the conclusion that he therefore draws from the data. So for those of the listeners who don't know, the field of textual criticism, it looks at all the copies you have of a particular ancient document. So textual criticism is done with the New Testament and the Old Testament. All of these ancient writers have individuals who do text critical research in analyzing the text in the different copies with the purpose of trying to trace back an original text. Because when you have handwritten copies, manuscripts, you tend to have things that creep into the text, whether purposeful or unintentional. A lot of these are just mistakes. It was completely unintentional. But anytime you have something that's handwritten, you're bound to have variance within those. And so the more copies you have, the more variance you have. And when we're dealing with something like the New Testament, we have thousands and tens of thousands of copies of these documents. And so you have a lot of differentiation in the text. You have, as I said before, things that are very clearly mistakes. The benefit of having so many is that you can compare and contrast them.